Hey guys, welcome back. Today I have swatches to share with you from Bee's Knees Lacquer. This is the second half of their Crescent City collection. This will launch on May 29th at noon Eastern Standard Time. As well as the part 2 of this collection, Bee's Knees is also going to be restocking some fan favorites from last month, so be sure to head on over and check that out. They will also be having some new scents available from their scroaps, meringues, super scroaps, lotion, perfume oils, and cuticle oils. I have a description for those scents. I will put those in the description box for you down below so you guys can check that out and see which ones you want to give a try to. I did receive the Underking and it smells really good. It does have the touch of spice is the first thing that hits my nose, but it does have a bit of sweetness behind it. It's a really nice and different scent. So why don't we go ahead and jump into the swatches. This is a 7-piece collection. I will discuss the prices as we go along. And let's start. The first polish that we are going to look at today is called Memento Mori, and it is described as a pearlescent multichrome with a sky blue base that shifts from aqua to blue to purple. This is going to sell for $12. This polish had a wonderful formula. It had a smooth and easy to work with formula. It is heavy on the shimmer, so you are going to notice some brush strokes as I apply it. I do tend to try my best to work in straight coat, straight like streaks and as I paint, so just in case it doesn't dry nice and smooth, which this one does. I noticed that this collection, when they dried, almost all of the brush strokes disappeared, so really don't worry about that, but I always just try to paint just nice and straight just in case. But nothing in this polish is going to be difficult to remove. The shimmer in there might get a little bit on your hands, but that is nothing that some acetone on a clean cotton pad won't take right off. So my swatches are 3 coats of Memento Mori and a glossy top coat. The next polish is called the Asteri, and it is described as a pearlescent multichrome with a silvery white base that has a strong shift from magenta to gold to orange. This is going to be available for $12. This is another polish that had a wonderful, smooth to work with formula. It went on my nail nice and easily. It stayed exactly where I put it. I didn't have any running, pooling, or staining. I work in thinner coats, so I was able to reach opacity in 3. Again, this does not dry with the brush strokes. Even though you see them as I paint, they're going to go away, and when it's dry you won't have to notice them. This shimmer, it just kind of glows and it just pops off the nail. It is so stunning. This whole collection is absolutely absolutely a killer. It is not going to dry textured, and it is not going to be difficult for you to remove. So this was 3 coats and a glossy top coat. The next polish that we are looking at is Starborn, and it is described as a pearlescent multichrome with a silver base that shifts from rose gold to lime to a hint of blue at extremes. This is going to sell for $12. This polish had a wonderful formula, just like the last. I'm going to be a super broken record. Bee's Knees has an excellent formula across the board. It went on very smoothly, very evenly. It stayed exactly where I put it. I had absolutely no application issues. There was no running, there was no pooling, there was no staining. This polish is not going to dry textured, and you will not have any difficulty removing it. It is a beautifully strong shimmer that just jumps off your nail. All these polishes are so beautiful, and some of them probably would even be like work appropriate with a little bit of an edge, which personally I always love. This polish is opaque in 3 coats, and the next polish that we are looking at is the Star Eater, and it is described as a pearlescent multichrome with a pale peach base that shifts from red to orange to green. This is also going to sell for $12. This polish had a beautiful formula. It went on very smoothly, very evenly. It had no application issues whatsoever, no running, no pooling, no staining. Nothing in there is going to dry textured, and nothing will be difficult to remove. My swatches will show you 3 coats and a glossy top coat. This is another one of those probably work appropriate shades that just give you that little bit of a shimmer pop when you look at your nails, just to add some extra fun to your day. The next polish is called the Underking, and it is described as a dark charcoal polish that is full of glowing cobalt to purple shimmer, and this will be $11. This polish was stunning. I think this was my favorite out of the whole collection. Of course, it's, you know, kind of a blue shade, so of course that would be my favorite. I'm very predictable. This had the same excellent formula that the rest of them had. It went on very smoothly, very evenly. It stayed right where I put it. I had absolutely no application issues. I had no running, I had no pooling, I had no staining. Nothing in there is going to dry textured, and nothing will be difficult for you to remove. Bee's Knees has that rounded type paddle brush that I absolutely love, and it makes for polishing very easy, I think. And there you have it. The next polish called the Oracle, and the Oracle is described as a pearlescent multichrome with a bright yellow base that shifts from gold to green to blue to purple at extremes. This polish had a wonderful formula. It went on very smoothly and very evenly. It stayed exactly where I put it. There was no application issues, there was no running, no pooling, there was no staining. This polish had a super fun shift. Honestly, all of these polishes had a really fun shift. I tried to use my beginning photo and my after photo to kind of show a little bit of a contrast, so as you're watching the video, you might notice that you'll see like one extreme in the first photo, and then you'll see my regular lighting in like the last final swatch photo. But just like the rest of this collection, there was no application issues, and nothing is going to be difficult for you to remove. The last polish that we are looking at is called the Fallen, and it is described as a light purple toned gray polish full of glowing green to pink shimmer. This is going to sell for $11. This was definitely another contender for favorite. This polish is absolutely stunning. It goes on very smoothly and evenly. It stays exactly where you put it. There's no application issues. The shimmer in there is just astounding. It just jumps off the nail. It's very, very beautiful. So my swatches are going to show you 3 coats of the Fallen and a glossy top coat. That wraps up the second half of the Crescent City collection from Bee's Knees. I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget, these will be going on sale on Bee's Knees shop May 29th at noon Eastern Standard Time. I will have all the stuff that you need linked for you in the description box down below. I will talk to you next time. Bye guys.